Very warm welcome to the participants once again. Now, Dr. Sucharitha ma'am will guide us practically about how to use SPSS software. Now, may I request Sucharitha ma'am to take over the session?
Yeah, good evening once again. Welcome back for the session. Okay, now we'll all start with the SPSS directly. You just open the SPSS file. You just click onto the app, whichever you have, and then it will open like this. I think I have to share it. So, yeah.
So we have placed all the information in the group, madam, for this purpose.
Yeah.
So we have placed all the information in the group for this purpose.
Yeah. Friends, you open your SPSS file.
So I keep the participants unmuted, madam, for this purpose.
If unmuting is okay, if at all there is no disturbance, it's fine. Otherwise, they can.
Okay. If it leads to any disturbance, I will mute them. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. SP Suresh says it leads to disturbance. We can raise hands if we have doubts. Okay.
So,
Manoj sir, what to do? Shall we mute all the participants?
No, I think by this time everyone has learned, I believe so, online mannerisms. So I think we need to respect all teachers.
Okay, sir.
If it happens, you don't have to mute, sir. You have to remove such teachers. That is a simple logic. My logic.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you for your information.
Okay. So now, shall we start?
Okay, madam.
All of you could open your SPSS file.
Sir, I think it's sometimes I feel because automatically the audio gets on sometimes, as I've observed. So I think raising hands would be better, I believe. So. But we'll wait. If there is some disturbance, you can do that.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because I hear some external sound.
Okay. So I think we'll start. Friends, you are with the SPSS file, like how the screen, you can see the screen, it looks like that.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Okay. Now, a little bit about SPSS software here. I want to tell you that, 1 minute, sir, this view is correct, no? SPSS view. Sir, Vijay, sir?
Yeah, it is seen correctly.
Perfect, madam. You're like Excel kind of box is visible very clearly.
Yeah. Okay. Now, in this SPSS, when you open, actually there are two sheets actually. Rather, we can say that two windows are there here. Two sheets here. See, data view and variable view. There are two sheets. Data view and variable view. You see the cursor, how it moves in my screen. See here, data view and variable view. In data view, when you click, you see here, not here, or like a Excel, it looks like a Excel, all right? And all the functions will be there here, and there is nothing actually here. Actually, here we are going to type the responses. okay, answers of his questionnaire that is in the form of code. All right. Next, but then what to type? All these statements or the variables we have to create actually. Whatever is there in the questions are there in our questionnaire. It has to come and sit here. See here, these columns are there, no? In that place it has to come. So for that, we have to open now, we have to go to variable view, take a variable view, see the cursor, variable view, where see all these aspects are given. Okay. Here where we have to create the variables, or here where we have to create parameters, or here where we have to create all the questions, whatever there in our questionnaire. All right. Okay. Now, in the questionnaire, if you see, the questionnaire is related to influence of service and product quality towards customer service, customer satisfaction, case study of a canteen, college canteen. So this is what we coded actually. I showed you the code of these things in the previous session. So we'll start with the first one, that is position. We start with the position. Before that, anything before entering anything, let us start with the serial number first. See here, I am going to type here serial number. Okay. So when you type that serial number, the entire thing will get highlighted actually. Entire that row is there, no, get highlighted. Okay. Serial number. And one more thing, don't give any space in between. If you give space in between, it will not accept. It will show that it is some, say like this. If you write space, it will show that it is illegal character. All right. Space you don't give, without space you write. All right. That thing, see, whatever write in the name, it is like some abbreviations you can use. But in this label column is there, no? There you can write elaborately, the properly what is that actually, okay? Since it is serial number, it doesn't make any difference for us. That is required to have the sequence of the questionnaire, okay? But then all these things you need not to worry at all, okay? Other things you keep it as it is, no problem at all right? Next, let us move on to the next row. Here, I have to type actually position, okay? Rather, we do one thing, I will type it as question number 1 because it's the first statement in the questionnaire. I type it as question number 1, okay? All other things are same, but in this label is there, no label. In that, I will write properly, that is position, okay? Position. Here, that's why I'm telling you, here just some code, some that you can understand, but here label will carry the what it exactly, okay, position. All right. Now we'll go to values. We'll go to values. Here where we have to give the codes. In the sense, hope you are following. Values here, I will click on this. When I click, it will open with one more window. Okay. I do it again. See here, after writing label, next is values. Here, I'll open this. And then here, I will give the options like no value that I'll give the code 1. The code 1 is nothing but student. I'll write that and add. And 2 is for the non-teaching. And then add. 3 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 4 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 5 for non-teaching. And then add. 6 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 7 for non-teaching. And then add. 8 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 9 for non-teaching. And then add. 10 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 11 for non-teaching. And then add. 12 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 13 for non-teaching. And then add. 14 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 15 for non-teaching. And then add. 16 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 17 for non-teaching. And then add. 18 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 19 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 20 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 21 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 22 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 23 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 24 for faculty or teaching staff. And then add. 25 add. Okay. Should I make it full screen?
It can be seen, madam.
Okay, I just kept it because I can read this chat. If at all they have any queries, that's the thing. That's why. If you want, whether you could follow this, then I have to click on to OK. So my coding and its denomination or its, what is our code represents, it will sit in this particular value column. Okay. Okay. Now I'll go to question number 2, second one. Other things you don't touch here, nothing to worry, it will take care of, no problem. Whatever default is there enough. But question number 2 is gender. I'll write gender and then values. 1 for male and 2 for female. So I'll click on this. 1 for male and 2 for females. Female. Okay. 1 for male and 2 for female, value 1 and male. So now again, okay. So I opened this, I typed 1 here and male here and added here, then 2 added here, and then okay. Okay. Hope you're all with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubts? Anybody has anything here? Coding
No.
and here
No,
values. Yeah.
they are
Okay.
unmuted. They can respond.
Okay, okay. They are unmuted. No, yeah. Now I'll go for Q3. Q3 is related to faculty. Faculty. Now, yeah, faculty also 1 for humanity. Then add 2 for commerce. Two for commerce. 3 for science faculty. And then other. 4 is for other. Right. Then okay. Like that, if you know this much, I think rest of the things you can do. Okay. And then we'll move on to the next of multiple choice, how to enter. How to enter multiple choice. I think, is that okay?
Ma'am, are
Friends?
we not supposed? Ma'am, are we not supposed to do anything with the measure?
Measure and all don't want anything, not required to do anything. Provided you know that you are doing this test or that test, you can nothing to worry if you know the test names, okay? Otherwise, see measure, if you click on that, it comes scale, ordinal or nominal. If at all all these demographic details or all this categorical data, usually it will come as a nominal. So you can click it on nominal. Otherwise, you can keep it as it is. Your analysis will not be getting affected. Okay,
Okay.
no problem at all. All right. But if you know clearly, then you can change it. It's not an issue. But still, you will get. But if you give, suppose here nominal, if you try to calculate mean for that, it will not allow you to calculate because already you given the nominal, why you are calculating mean. That is true. That type of one measure, I mean that restriction will give us. That is good for us. Otherwise, if you know what you have to do, then that you need not to worry. Okay, whatever it is coming while entering, let it be. No issue at all. Your analysis will not be affected. Okay. Next, Q4. Q4 is what here? Family type. Q5 is awareness of the type of goods available. Q5. So Q4 and Q5. Q6 is about food preferred. I will take up this Q4, Q5, just like that I have written here. I have not put values here. You can put it later. Because of time constraint, let us move on to the, because if you have done these three, then it is similar. Hope you are understanding this. We'll take a food preferred, multiple responses, how to write is, see, food preferred, there are 6 components there. So what I'll do is, start with the question number, it is question number 6, but in that first option, _1. So I'll make question number 6, _1. And here I will type what I have to type, dosa. And values are, see, 1 means yes. And 2 means no, or 0 is no. Or 2 also you can write, no problem. 2 is Q6 _1 is for dosa, and this is 1 for yes and 2 for no. Hope you are following.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll continue. Okay. Next we'll go to Q6 only, our Q6 _2, second option. Second option is dosa or chapati or anything you can, dosa is over, coffee or chapati. I'll put it, I'll give it as chapati. Okay. Now here again, 1 for yes and 2 for no. Now one more thing here I have to tell you, I'll tell you, listen to me carefully. Here 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2 option. Now here also for me 1 and 2 only, correct? No, same option. What I can do is click on this, right click, copy and bring it here, right click, paste. So it will avoid typing again the same option. Correct, no? So you can save time in that way also. So instead of typing again, you can just copy and paste it. So after opening like this, it cannot be copied. Okay. When it is like this only, when it is like this, you can right click copy or Control C and paste Control V. Next, Q6 _3. That is for
Tea.
coffee.
Or tea.
Yeah, anything is fine. Here again, I'll copy and paste here. Question number 6. Question number 6_4. It is T. Again, Control C and Control V. Copy and paste. T, and then is meals and juice. Question number 6, 5. Meals. This is again paste. Question number 6, 6. Juice. Again, here paste. This is how it comes. Next is number of time per week availed the service. Service utilization, correct, no? So question number 7. So number of times availed the service. Those who know, it might be very slow for you, it might be boring also, but then those who don't know that it has to be slow, that's why I'm going with the slow manner here. Okay. Question number 7 is this, but there is no coding here. Why? Because it's a quantitative data. We have given it open. People have to type there how many number they have to type. I think that I have not mentioned that time. Yeah, there is no code here. Just dash is kept, right? Where the number of times they visited the canteen, they will write the number 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, like that. It should be written. It is not categorized and given. So if there is nothing like that, we have to keep it like that. No code will be given. Okay. After question number 7, next comes our the quality concepts. That is place and ambience of the canteen. Now, question number 8, place and ambience. Okay, here we need to code again here how 1 means very poor. Okay, I will write very poor like this. PP. You can write fully also, no problem. Very poor. 2 means poor. 3 is neutral or uncertain. 4 is good. And 5 is very good. Okay, hope you are following this. You're all with me?
Yes, ma'am. It is very clear.
Okay, now you could do this till here.
It sounds like we are in offline class, ma'am.
Okay, so okay, okay. So question number 8 is over. Now question number 9. In the 9, we have to talk about food quality. All right. Again here, it is same rating scale, correct, no? So what I'll do, I'll copy and paste here. I'll copy and paste here. Okay. Similarly, question number 10. It is food quality for service quality. Again, it is same. Next. Price. Question number 11 is about price. Again, you copy and paste it. Okay. Now, overall satisfaction is there. There again, the rating scale, it is in different type. Overall satisfaction. Question number 12. Overall satisfaction. Where it is given highly satisfied, satisfied, uncertain, dissatisfied, and highly dissatisfied. Okay. Now, highly dissatisfied, I should be giving what score? 1 score. Dissatisfied will be 2 score. Neutral will be uncertain, or the neutral will be 3rd score. And then satisfied will be 4. And highly satisfied will be 5. Okay. So I'll start with 1. Highly dissatisfied. And 2. Dissatisfied. 3. Uncertain. 4. Satisfied. 5. Highly satisfied. Okay. So, okay. All right. Now, all my questionnaire. Now, one more thing. Somebody asked about ranking, right? I will just dummy something I'll give you. Okay. Hope till here you are clear. Now, something simply I'll put some questions here to Q1 underscore 1. Like suppose some soft drinks you have to rank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranking has to be given. Or I have 3 soft drinks you think, and 3 ranking I have to give. So I have to create 3 options here, right? Q111 is like, no, which one's Sprite? Okay. Now, for this, what should be the thing? Because how many options I am giving? 3 options. So I have to give 1 for rank 1. Okay. And 2 is for rank 2. 3 is for rank 3. Okay, like this. All right. But again, it has to come here QQ1 underscore 2 is who? Okay, Coca-Cola. So here again, I'll copy and paste. Again, QQ1 underscore 2. Which one I can take? QQ1 underscore 3. 7 up. Okay. Again, it is same thing because only 3 ranks, so 3 components. Understood? No? That is what the ranking. This is simply just like that I am giving. It's not in our questionnaire which I have given. Hope this ranking also you understood, I think. All right. This is how we have to give. Now, sometimes what happens is sometimes some thing happens like this. Simply some variable will get created. Okay, like this. And you don't want this this one particular row. You don't want because this is not required. Then what? How to delete this? So you can click on here 22 like this. It is like no same like how you do it in Excel. Like here and right click clear. It will get clear. Now some questions I forgot to forgot to enter here, or something I missed here, but I have to enter now. What you can do, you have to create one row here. Somewhere like you click like this. So this on the margin kind of thing is there, no there. Then right click, insert variable. Insert and whatever you want to type here, you can type. All right. So I don't want, so I right click, I clear here. All right. So this is how this here what we have created now. All our questionnaire questionnaire is there. No, in that questions we have put it here. Okay, we have created a outline of our master chart. Now you see, you go to data view. Go to data view here. Here our job is over now. We are not going to touch this part at all now. You go to data view. Open. See how nicely all the components have came and sat here. See heading. You see, correct? No. So now what we have to do? Data has to be entered here. Okay. Take out one questionnaire. All right. Now give serial number 1. One questionnaire. Give serial number 1. And enter the serial number in that questionnaire also 1, because later if you want to verify something, you can go back to the questionnaire again. Correct? No. So whatever serial number you give here and that questionnaire which you have taken for entering, you give code 1, serial number 1, or otherwise whichever code, if at all you have given the code for the questionnaire already, as I told you, because it is easy for you to collect it back. Okay, tracing is easy. So if you have given that, in the serial number, that code only you enter. Okay, that code can be in a haphazard order, no problem, because after that you can sort it out in the increasing order or decreasing order, no problem at all. 10 you can enter first and 9 you can enter later, no problem at all. Okay. So now 1, if at all you are not given, first questionnaire, whichever you selected as 1. Now, question number 1 is related to faculty, right? It is related to
Position, ma'am.
position, correct? No, position. So, this is gone actually, 1 minute. Yeah, position. Now, position is the teaching. Okay, now what I have to enter here? Teaching means 3, correct? No? But I'm telling you now, listen to me here, look at here. You need not to type anything. You will get one drop down menu here. Okay, you get one drop down menu here. Here only you can type, like, no, it comes there only. Q2, if at all female, Q3. It is commerce department, Q4. Here we have not entered, so it will not come. Now, whether I like Q1 means dosa, right? Dosa, yes. Q2, I am not using. Q3, no. Q4, I am using this, yes. That it is means questionnaire, it is ticked. This is also ticked. Question number 7. Question number 7 is how many times utilized. In the questionnaire, you have to see, okay, you have to write 12 times. Okay. Question number 8, now here, it is good. So question number 9, you are seeing the questionnaire and typing. No, here I am simply writing something. So here, like, no, good. Hope you are following. Very
Yes,
good.
very much clear.
highly satisfied. Okay. Suppose in the this is for straight, I am giving rank 1. This is another one. It should be, it is rank 3, and this is my rank 2. Because these ranks should be exclusive, in the sense it should be, if it is 1 means other 2 shouldn't be getting 1. Correct, no? So this is not there in yours. I'll delete this. Okay. Now, whether this much is clear to dear friends.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, see, one more thing I'll tell you. This drop-down menu you may not get sometimes. Okay, you may not get. That time you have to just click on, see, there is something like A and 1, this option. Okay, not getting. See this option. If I, the Dr. Sunita, you just see here. If you click on this, okay, whatever, and you will not get that drop down menu. Click again, then you get that drop down menu. Okay, so you can convert that to number also, or you can convert to the what code we have given also by clicking this. Okay, so if you click that, then you see that 1 or 2 times you click and you see here. You will get that drop down menu. See, by doing this, one thing is that you can avoid error. Okay, like sometimes what happens, instead of typing 3 might be 333 will be getting typed. So a lot of corrections will be there. So a lot of cleaning aspect it will goes into that when your data you are entering. So this drop down menu, like simply you are clicking on the aspects. So it is easy like that. Madam Sunita, you got that? How to do it? How?
Ma'am, actually, data that you have sent, like it is serial number, position, sex, faculty. There we don't have this question 1, question 2, question 3. Though, so I'm unable to open that, ma'am. Actually, I'm not working along with you, but I'm seeing the data that you have sent to us.
Oh, data sheet which I have sent, is it? No,
Yeah, ma'am.
I am
That
trying
one,
to okay, that we'll see later. Now I am
Okay.
trying to I am explaining you how to enter the
Yes,
data.
ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
kindly say once more on that drop down menu, because
Yeah,
as you
drop
say, it
down
is very
menu.
good.
Say what happens is, now what I'll do is, see, now I deleted that. Okay. When I deleted, now I have to enter now 1. Okay. Now here question number 1 is regarding the position. Suppose you got the questionnaire of the student. So student means you have to enter 1 actually. Correct? No. So
Yes, ma'am.
instead of entering anything, there you get a drop down menu like this, and you can enter student here. Okay.
Oh,
Like sometimes you don't get that drop down menu, you search, you will not get. Like no, you don't get only like this only it comes. Then you remember, like I have told that drop down menu it is coming, then why it is not coming like that. That time, see, there is one option here, menu here. See this menu. This is a menu helps you to get that drop down menu. If you click on that, see when it is clicked on highlighted, then it will come drop down menu. Okay. If it is
Yes,
again clicked, it will not show. Okay, here it will not show.
sure.
If you click on that, you will
Yes.
get that drop down menu.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Anupama Prasad. It is 100% true. It will be very useful if it is offline. It is difficult also to teach like this. Offline means I can come near you and I can tell you that how to do it. Correct, no? So that is what. That's what. With the limited thing, how to proceed, we'll see. How to get the knowledge, how to do it, we'll see. Okay. Now, is that clear? Like, no, how to enter the data? Now, second questionnaire you have to take. Similarly, we'll be going on entry like this. Okay. Next, third questionnaire, like that. So, error will be less when you are doing like this. Hope entering the data is clear. Shall we move on to the analysis part? I think we have 1 hour. We'll see how much we can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, because here we don't have the data, we'll do one thing. Whatever data I have sent it to you, you just open that. Now, this whatever file you create, how to save. Saving aspect is like exactly like Excel. See, here also there is one icon is there. You can save. Okay. Saving is same. This is very important, saving aspect, because if you don't save, then entire effort will be lost. Saving file, save as, anywhere, any document, anything, anywhere in a place, you should be remembering where you have saved, you save. Okay. So that is the thing. All right. So we'll move on to the analysis part, basic analysis. Let us try to do. Let us open the file which I have sent to you, day 3, SPSS. So I will open. So this is what the file I have given you. And you see there, already whatever file it is open, no, already we have worked on something, no, that also will be there. Multiple windows will be open. You do one thing, that you close. Don't want that. It is asking for saving. If at all it is you want to save, you save. Otherwise, you need not to save. Now, whenever you are opening the file, no, there are 2 windows will open. That one is with the file, another one it is named as output. Okay, that output is the one where you get the result of the analysis. This window, you get the result of the analysis, output of the analysis. Okay. Okay. So now try to understand that table, I mean data, whichever I have given you. See here also, if I click on this option, it will show the numbers. And if I open the we coded, right? Coding, decoding we have done, that option will show. And here sample sizes. What is the sample size? 200. All right. Okay. Now, position, gender, faculty, age, religion, family, and then utilized or not, number of times utilized. Utilized or not, it's not required actually. Okay. Some things are there here like that. Okay. So we have to just, what we have to find? Frequency and percentage in the first level. All right. So I'm asking you, see this utilized, you remove. We don't want this, because here number of times it is utilized given. This we don't want. Not required. Right click, clear. Okay. Okay, shall we find frequency and percentage now? See, counting this 200 one by one, it is difficult. So let us see what is the table for position. How many are teaching, how many are student, and how many are non-teaching. Let us see. Okay. So what we have to do, friends, go to analyze. Hope you can see this. Okay. Analyze. All the analysis will open here. You have a lot of things here, but analyze. Go to descriptive statistics and frequencies. See here, frequencies. Okay, click on that. And we want a table for position. I click on the position and you post it to the other side. So hope you are doing it with me. And then OK. Then OK. See, you're getting one table. You got this table, those who are doing. If you have got this table, congratulations to you. You are doing analysis and you know to do the analysis now. You know to do the use SPSS. Okay, all right. But now you see here, we don't want all the things. See, that's what I told you. In journal, sometimes you find the entire thing, whatever SPSS gives, you try to post it and thing. Then not like that. We don't want entire thing. What you can do is you can right click and copy this full table to Word file, because there you have to write your interpretation, right? So take it to the Word file. It's taking a little time to open. 1 minute. Copy that and paste it to. So my Word file is open now. I'll paste. Okay. Now you do one thing. All these things you remove. We don't want that. Delete the cell, entire column you delete. And this valid also don't want. I'll remove. So this is a table we want now. Correct, no? If you want, you can use that border for that properly. Okay. So 200 like this. I think I have it in slide. I'll show you. See here. You got, no, this is a table. Okay, this is a table, I got it from SPSS. And how to interpret this? See, interpretation, see, number and percentage, both, if it is there, it is always good, because out of 200, how much also we need to know. Because percentage will not tell you that what is a total sample size and how the numbers are. Percentage. So interpretation of this table is like this. How? I can say that 63.5% of the respondents were students, 11.5% of them were non-teaching staff, and 25% of them were teaching staff. Okay. So this is what the interpretation for this. Among the respondents, majority, 63.5% of them were students, 11.5% of them were non-teaching staff, and 25% of them were teaching staff. Okay. Now, some will write like this. Among the respondents, 127 inside the bracket, 63.5% were students. Is it required? Not required. You write only percentage. So we say that again, explanation of table again, that see, when you are thesis writing, it is very important to write the explanation, even though it says, but then give only the percentage. And after that, one conclusion of yours you give, like in the sense, 63.5% of them were students and 11 point after writing all those things. Next one paragraph, one line or two statements, you give your what point of view for that particular component, in the sense. So students are found to be more here, right? 63.5%. What is your conclusion here? What is your intervention here? Or what interpretation you can give from your pocket, what you can give? Because it's a canteen, student population is more, right? students' access to the canteen is more. So in our sample also, it is proportionately students have come higher in our study. Correct, no? So after writing interpretation of these percentage, then if at all you have some intervention for that, or if you at all you have some reason for that, of course you can give for that. That is what is a beautiful interpretation of this table. Okay. Now let us go back to the SPSS. I'll show you some more things here. Okay. Yeah. See, analyze. I'll go back to same thing. Analyze, descriptive. Okay. No. Frequency, no. Analyze, descriptive statistics, frequency. Here I have put only position, right? Instead of that, for which and all I want frequency, everything I'll put it in this side. All right. Then, okay. See, in one click, entire analysis will come. See? All age also there, religion, family type, everything. Hope you are all with me. Participants.
Madam, explain it once again, madam.
Yeah, analyze, descriptive,
Then
frequency. See, previously what I have done, I have only position I have kept it here. Correct, no? Because
yeah,
I wanted that. Only one I have kept
Yeah,
it here.
yeah,
What I am telling is that at a time, many variables, entire variables also, or for which and all you want frequency and percentage, everything you can put it other side. At a time you will get it. Okay. Okay, I will do. So all the tables are there here. See, position is there, gender is there, faculty is there, age is there, religion is there, family type also is there. Okay. Now one more thing I'll tell you there only, descriptive analysis, frequency. So for all this, if you want graph, I'll tell you SPSS graph is very lousy. It is not at all very not good, not attractive, but still I'll show you how to do this one. For all these things, if you want charts, that means diagrams if you want. So here, sidewise, see, you have something, okay? There is one option in the charts. Click on that. See whether you want bar chart or pie chart, okay? Histogram, normal curve, histogram no, because it's a categorical data. So, see here, I go for bar chart or I can go for pie chart. And then it will ask frequency you want to be mentioned or percentage you want it to be mentioned. So I like percentage. I clicked on percentage. Then continue. Then OK. See what all very colorful things will appear. It will take some time because charts are given, no? So it is taking, it needs some time to it is still running. If it hangs, it is a little difficult. Again, we have to close and we have to open that. It's done. Okay. I think you got now. First, all the tables will come and then your pie chart is coming. See? Correct, no? Very colorful. Okay. So if you want, you can copy this and paste it in below your table if you want. Okay. But this is not very good actually. Very good in the sense accurate it is, but then In Excel, if you do, it is better. 3D, 2D kind of thing and all you can do. So it's better. Okay. You're okay with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, shall we proceed with the next option?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I have, I think, this one. See, this we interpreted, no? Which one? Students. Now, male, female. See, table should be like this only. The title should be given. Okay, interpretation here what? 59.5% of them were males and 40.5% of them were females. Now, faculty, 42% of them humanities, 30% belongs to commerce faculty, and 28% of them were science faculty. Okay, so like that, the interpretation for this age, you can see percentage. You see, dear friends, here, whatever it is, my table is giving. This is not scientific, okay? This is like this, you shouldn't be giving. How it has to be given? First one, below 18, 10 means it is 5% only, but you have to write 5.0% because other things are in point, correct? No, you have to make it uniform. 5.0%. Of course, it is 5 only, but the uniformly table presentation should be like no uniform. It is 58.5. 16.5. Again, here you have given percentage. Again, don't give percentage here. And 13.0, 7.0. Okay. So, like that. Here also, this is very not unscientific. It is 26.0. I should write here. So, a majority of them were Christians. That is 48.5% were Christians. 25.5% of them were Hindus. And 27 like this. This is what the interpretation. So majority, joint family, and this one. See, this is a very dummy data, so it will come what and all the analysis. Okay. See, what is this? Awareness of the type of goods available. Suppose it is awareness is there. Okay. Yeah, awareness is there. No, 73.5% of them aware, and 26.5% of them are not aware. All right. Okay. Now, your multiple response. Yeah, people were asking me for the multiple response, right? So, for the multiple response, you will be analyzing it separately. It will not come together, friends. It is like that only, but you are putting it in one table later. Like here, dosa, coffee, tea, and the chapati is there, no? I'll go to analyze, descriptive, frequency, all this and put it back. Okay. Now I'll go to that dosa, coffee, tea, chapati, meals, and juice. I'll put it here. It will come individual table. Okay. It will come as an individual table only. But this one, for a multiple response, you have to prepare table like this. See, coffee, how many are having coffee in that canteen? 108. How many prefer coffee? 108. And how many prefer tea? 115. How many prefer chapati? 102. How many prefer meals? 153. How many prefer juice? 155. How many prefer, meals is 153. But total is not 100. I mean 200. Total is not 200. Okay. That is very clear. All right. So you have to prepare a table like this. You take the information from that and prepare the table like this. Yes and no. If you don't give no, also it's fine. Yes. See, nowhere I have giving it is sample size is how much? 200. But you cannot total it to 200. That is understood in multiple response. Those are out of 200, those are preferred by 162, 81%. Okay. So this is how you have to interpret. How to interpret? Majority of them, maybe you can write like this. So more than 75% of the respondents or maybe one cutoff you keep yourself. More than 75% of the respondents prefer dosa, meals, and juices in the campaign. Okay, 50 to 75% prefer other things, or maybe you can say that like no 50, yeah, that is rest of them are less than 60% only, correct, no? So that way, one cutoff you can give above this, so many are preferring the, so many above 70% or above 80% prefer this, above, and 60 to 70% prefer this. Like that, you can give the slabs and you can give the analysis of a multiple choice. Any doubts with this multiple choice? Friends?
I
All are
think
okay with
they don't,
this?
yeah, they don't have any doubts, I think.
Yeah. So we have less time also. Okay, we'll start next. We'll go to next one. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll see here. One thing is quantitative is there. Number of times utilized the service. Correct? No, quantitative it is. There we don't want frequency and percentage. We want what? We want mean and standard deviation. Okay. So to get mean and standard deviation, you take here analyze, descriptive, in that descriptives. And the frequency option we have seen. Okay, that you forget, don't forget, leave it through. Okay. Next you go to descriptive. Okay. Descriptive, open that. Here we want mean and standard deviation for number of times per week, number of times they visited the canteen. Okay. Now, you can directly go to OK only because default, whatever is there, it is enough for us. But if you want to see the other options, what all you studied in statistics, like calculation part, let me open this options. See here, entire thing is there. You calculated mean, you calculated standard deviation, you calculated range, you calculated skewness, you know what is skewness, kurtosis, correct, no? So all these things are there, but we don't want all those things, not necessary. Skewness and kurtosis and all we don't want. We want mean, standard deviation, okay, mean and standard deviation, okay. Continue. Okay. Okay. So you got this table, right? Whether you got the table, this table?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 200. Minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation. What is minimum? Minimum time it has been accessed or visited, okay, per week. There are people, they visit only one time, okay. Maximum 10 times also have gone. And average is 5.45 and standard deviation is 2.3. Okay. So this information, how to represent in the proper table, copy it that. So this is how we can represent. Okay. So how to write the interpretation for this? Minimum, maximum and all not necessary to explain, or if you want, you can explain also, no problem. Okay. So you can write like the on an average, okay, canteen service was utilized 5.45 times with the standard deviation 2.33. And range is 1 to 10. That also you can write. Otherwise, range and all you don't know, not required. So on an average, the canteen services was utilized or accessed or used on an average 5.45 times per week, with the standard deviation 2.33. This is a interpretation for this. Okay. All right. Okay. This is another one where mean and standard deviation will be used. Next is our rating scale. Okay. Rating scale. The rating scale, we want frequency percentage also, and then mean and standard deviation also. I told you for rating scale, if I'll tell you why, what is the beauty of mean and standard deviation also, I'll tell you in the rating scale. All right. Okay. Now for this, we have to go for analyze, descriptive. We want frequency, correct? Frequency table also we have to click on. We want frequency. So place and ambience, frequency. Okay. Okay. I got this. Okay. What I'll do, I'll take this to my Word file. Now I want mean and standard deviation, where you have to go analyze, descriptive and descriptive. Okay. Instead of this, I'll take place and ambience. Yeah. And okay. So I got mean and standard deviation also here. So, dear friends, so SPSS doesn't mean that the entire thing you get in one location. Okay. So somewhere you have to take, otherwise calculation is tedious, right? It will take a lot of time. But you have to take the, each option you have to use, and then you have to arrange it in such a way that you can present it well. Now, some people think that there was one researcher say, I usually give the table of this analysis of the table. How so that they can write directly the interpretation for that. But SPSS will not give such kind of tables. But the people think that they'll get just such ready-made table from the SPSS. It is not like that. You will not get in that in one shot, all full everything in one shot, or all the analysis in one shot, because it has been given in one particular table. That's what. See here, if at all, it is presented in this form. See, like this, it has to be presented. See, this is the way it has to be presented. So whether we got like this table, no. This is the way of a scientific presentation of your rating scale, and then this only one question is there. If at all multiple questions are there, you can put it horizontally. This is in terms of vertically, you can put it horizontally. All right. So this is how it has to be represented. All right. Now, how to interpret, you tell me. Here, interpretation is what I'll start with the good and very good. Okay. 32.5% and 28.5% have opined the place and ambience of the canteen was good and very good. Okay. 35% of them said poor, and 4% of them opined that it is very poor. Okay. So this is the interpretation for this. Okay. Now, after that, I'll continue with that. See, what happens to friends, here 28%, 32% and 35%. Tell me whether it is good or poor here. What is your opinion? Okay, good and very good. If you add also, it comes as above 50%. Okay, but whether you have to tell good or very good. Okay. So these frequencies sometimes create a problem in interpreting, because poor also is there 35%, correct? No. So whenever it is like this, if at all you calculate mean value, it gives a better interpretation. It gives a better interpretation. How? See, I will tell you how I interpret. 32.5% and 28.5% opined, or they felt, or no, felt and all word is not very scientific actually. Opined that it is good and very good. What way good and very good? Place and ambience of the canteen. Whereas 35% have opined that it is poor, okay, and 4% opined it is very poor, okay. On an average, I'll put comma and then I'll continue. On an average, okay, the level of this is talking about satisfaction, right? Or level of quality. Okay, it's talking about quality. So what is the what we have asked in terms of that quality, right? On an average, okay, overall quality of place and ambience of the canteen was, so you have to use past tense, was good with the mean 3.47 plus or minus 1.33. Okay. Now the question is, why I told good here? See, this is 5-point rating scale. See, uncertain has not appeared here doesn't mean that it is not there. Uncertain is there, but it is 0, so it is not come. But when you are showing it, we have to show, actually, technically, we have to insert here and put here 0. Okay. Okay. Now, mean value 3.47 has come. So you know that it is like a NAC grading, 3.25, 3.45 out of 5, right? Here also A plus, and they give based on the grading, correct? Here also we have to take a liberty of defining the quality on 5-point rating scale based on our opinion. We can give that. We can give means how, even Likert scale, it is, he has told that since you are giving that uncertain in the middle, okay, anything below 3 is poor, anything above 3 is good. Why 3 is uncertain, correct? No, 3 is uncertain. We have given the score 3 uncertain. Okay, that means neither that and neither this, like that, correct? No. So anything is less than 3 is poor, anything is more than 3 is good. I can go a little further about it, saying that if mean value is between 1 to 2, then I will conclude that very poor, quality is very poor. 2.1 to 3 means poor, 3.1 to 4 means good, and 4.1 to 5 means very good. Okay. So in this, so now the question is, and always one more thing I'll tell, whenever the people have to write the interpretation for any table, always I tell them that in thesis, because anyway in paper writing, it comes in one paragraph, entire thing will be known. In thesis, when you are writing, you have to give one introduction for all the table. You have to say that place and ambience, quality of place and ambience of the, this is from for above the table one introduction I am talking about. You have to tell that how you have to write that how you have measured the quality and the quality of place and ambience in the canteen. So for that reason, so I am telling that that the quality of place and ambience of the canteen was measured on 5-point rating scale, and respondents have to respond to the 5-point rating scale, and it is assessed that, and quality was assessed that if mean value is between 1 to 2, the very poor, and 2.1 to 3 is poor, and 3.1 to 4 is good, and 4.1 to 5 is very good, and the analysis is given below. Then you have to give the table, and below that, as I told you, 32.5% and 28.5% of them opined that it is good and very good. 35% have said that it is quality is poor, and 4% have said that it is very poor. On an average, okay, overall, the quality of place and ambience of the canteen was good with the mean value 3.47 plus or minus 1.33. Hope it is clear, friends.
Madam,
Yeah.
Evelyn Benny says one message.
Ah.
What about using words like says, indicates, specifies? I think in interpretation, I think analysis.
Indicates, specifies, and then you can use. No problem. It
They are the
indicates that.
similar words.
Mean value 3.45 indicates that. You can write it, no problem. And mean value 3.45 specifies that the quality is good. You can use that. Felt, that seems to be, and that felt means it's a feeling, right? It's not so a good word, according to me, like that. Okay. So I think this rating scale, how to interpret, you understood, I think. Okay. Interpret and how to get it from your SPSS also. Okay. Shall we proceed? We have little time now. One chi-square at least I want to show you how to do it. Okay. See, I have this, yeah. Some more things are there. I'll show you here. See, this is for a place and ambience. Similarly, I have a food quality 3.79 and service quality 3.87 and the price 3.51. All are good, right? And overall satisfaction. How to get it in the same manner? Okay. Now here overall satisfaction is 3.67. How to interpret overall satisfaction now? Here you tell me. Can you tell me overall satisfaction? See here, I'll tell you 33% and 35% of them satisfied and highly satisfied about the satisfied and highly satisfied about the canteen services. Okay, and 28% of them dissatisfied and 4% of them. This looks like one of the table like that on the data. Okay, 3.67 we got here. So overall, respondents were satisfied with the service or with the quality and service of the canteen with mean 3.67 and standard deviation 1.32. Okay, or you can say that after explaining this, mean value was 3.67, which indicates the respondents are satisfied. Why satisfied? Because 1.2 is called as a highly dissatisfied, 2.1 to 3 is called as dissatisfied, 3.1 to 4 is called as satisfied, 4.1 to 5 is called as highly satisfied. So what you have given the options, accordingly you can put it as a mean value, so much is that. Okay, if you have given in other way anything extremely good or things like that, that also can be fit into that particular option. Okay. Shall we continue?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so now another thing here is suppose whether you want to find the relationship between, is there any relationship between service quality regarding price and price with the overall satisfaction? Okay. Now we have here now place and ambience is there, food quality is there, service quality is there, price is there, and satisfaction is there. Now, whether they are satisfied because the place and ambience is good, whether they are satisfied because the price is not very expensive, for what reason they are satisfied? Okay, is there a relationship between service quality and the satisfaction? Okay, service quality and satisfaction. Shall we see the relationship of service quality and satisfaction? Dear friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any relationship between service quality and satisfaction? So this is talking about relationship. Why? So is there any association between service quality and satisfaction? You can tell that also, but I'm talking about here relationship because it's a rating scale. You can use a word relationship. Suppose something you are using with the categorical data with the categorical data, then you can use the term association. So what is the between association and relationship? Correlation. Correlation, it helps you to talk about as one increases, other increases, or as one increases, other decreases. This concept can be. But in association, we can say that whether males are more or females are more, or which faculty is accessing the services more, like that. Association. All right. So now let us find the correlation between service quality and satisfaction. All right. So now we'll find out Carl Pearson correlation. Okay. So analyze. Go to analyze. There is an option when you come down, correlate. Go to bivariate. Correlate and bivariate. Partial distance canonical we don't want now. Bivariate. Click on that. You will open with one window here. Which two things you want to correlate, you just post it on the other side. I want service quality, I'll post it on the other side. Another one is satisfaction. Okay. So it is Pearson correlation. It is already checked here. Default only, it is enough. And then okay. You need not to handle any other option. Not required. Then okay. Okay. So you got this table, right? So you got, there is a table, it is same thing, say service quality, the overall satisfaction. What is the value you got? 0.626. And here, see, that's what people will put directly this table and they post it to there. No, here same thing because it comes diagonally, these things. See, it is talking about relationship between service quality and overall satisfaction, or overall satisfaction and service quality, it is same, right? So that's why it is coming that thing. So what we can do is we can prepare a table like this. I think I don't have that. Service quality. Okay. I don't know if these values are correct or not. I don't know. Oh. Okay. See, according to that, what you got value?
62
Point?
0.626.
0.626. 0.626. So see, this like this table you have to put. Your representation should be like this. Satisfaction and service quality, Carl Pearson R value, P value, and there only you write significant or not, and positive correlation. How to determine whether it is positive or negative? If R value is positive, then positive correlation. If it comes with negative, then negative correlation. And P value should be significant. Okay, from where you get P value here, I'll show you. See here, Pearson correlation is there. See, SIG is related to P value. SIG. That means significant value. Okay. So this P value I have written in this particular place, this place. Okay. Now what is the meaning of 0.00? Tell me, friends. Now you get P value it is showing 0.000. Okay. But I'll tell you, you cannot write it is 0. Okay, p-value 0.00 only you have to write. Meaning is that maybe somewhere it came like this. It is like this. Understood, no? Whether you can see my word file, whatever I have written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So it may be 0.000056 somewhere. So it is enough for us 3 decimal. Only 3 decimal is enough for us to interpret. So because it is 5%, no, we are comparing it with 5%. So we are writing like this. So our p-value is less than 5%. This. So I am writing significant. What's the meaning of that? There is significant correlation. Okay. Now, how to interpret? See, this is how we have to tabulate and show. And then interpretation is, okay, satisfaction and service quality and satisfaction. Or you can write, there is a significant positive correlation between service quality and satisfaction with R is equal to 0.626, comma, P is equal to 0.000, which is less than 0.05. So it shows that, or it indicates that the better the service quality, better the satisfaction of the better the satisfaction of the users of canteen, or service quality has an impact on satisfaction of the customer. Correct? No, this way you can interpret. Okay, that's about correlation. All right. Now let us see satisfaction and position. Is there any association? Why I am telling association here? This is the position is categorical. Even though satisfaction is not the rating scale, but the position is categorical. You cannot say that position increases, what this satisfaction increases, because student is not like low grade or high grade. We cannot make anything like that. So we cannot tell that. So what we'll do? This is a categorical. So in such case, Karl-Pearson correlation we cannot use. We have to use chi-square test. Okay. So how to do chi-square test? We'll see. Go to analyze. In descriptive only chi-square test is there. Chi-square descriptive statistics. Okay, and you go down here, something called as crosstabs. Crosstabs. I'll click on that. So again, it is beautiful. One window will open. Okay. Now, I want which one to be compared? Position, right? Position. That position, I'll put this column here. And then overall satisfaction in the rows. Whether you can interchange, no problem. It is left to you. You can put it in a row or a column. It is chi-square test will not bothered about your rows and columns. Okay, yeah. Now, why I am putting that position in the column? Because it is easy to interpret for you. That's the thing. That's why. Okay. Now, what else you want here? Chi-square test value you want. So you go to statistics here. Statistics. Click on that. Again, one more window is opening here, right? So here there is, say, chi-square. Click on that. Any other things we don't want. We don't want to meddle with all the other things. Okay, only chi-square. Then I will continue. Whether you are with me, continue. Okay. Then we want percentage actually, correct? No? That you have to go to cells. Open the cells. and then you see here column. Because why column I want? Because my faculty is in the column. I want to compare across the faculties of satisfaction across the faculties. Faculty, no, position. So I check for percentage of column. If I give it in the row, I'll check on rows. Okay, check on column and continue. I'll continue. Continue. Then I'll okay. So see whether you got three tables will appear. One shows that case processing summary. Another one is overall satisfaction and position cross-tab table. And then next one is chi-square test table. Okay. Whether you got, I'll do it again. Analyze, descriptive, cross-tab. Okay. And this position, I put it under column. And overall satisfaction under rows. Then I went to statistics because I want chi-square test values. If I don't check this, no, you will not get chi-square test value, but you will get that box. Which box? This frequency box you will get. Cross-tab you will get. Okay. I'll check on this. Continue. Then cell. I need a column percentage, so I checked on column. Continue. And then OK. Okay. I want this. I got three tables. I want in that only one table for me, and another table data I want only. So this table I'll take it and place it in a Word file, and I polish it. Okay. I don't know whether any table is there here. Okay. Say I have the table of male female here. I will explain with that only. Okay. So instead of I'll do that. That's better. Say I'll see that whether satisfaction differs between males and females. Okay. Or satisfaction is being impacted by gender of the person. Gender has an association with the satisfaction. Okay, these are the ways you can, different ways you can solve that or take it in your study. So overall satisfaction in row, gender I'll put it in column. Okay, okay. See, I got this table. Okay, see here, gender, male, female. Okay, and this table. All right. See here, I want this table, and in this I want only this Pearson chi-square values. See here, this. Okay. See, I want only where I have to show that. So this table, entire thing, please, you don't give it in your paper, even thesis also. Here, likelihood ratio, linear by linear, and all these things are there. We don't want only, we want only so much. 72.05 degrees of freedom and p-value. Asymptotic significance, this is p-value. Okay. So I will be writing here like this. So I'll tell you the interpretation of this and then we'll stop. See here. Okay. See, we write the table you give, and below the table you give the chi-square value and this one, or you create one column here and here you write. Okay, no problem. All right. Don't post that whatever table you get from your SPSS and don't install that here and show it that is the chi-square table and all chi-square values and all. Don't show that. This is how it will be written. Okay. P-value so much and significant. So now How to interpret this? See, what I say that among the males, see, this is how we write. Among the males, 52.1% highly satisfied, 37.8% satisfied, 10.1% dissatisfied, and there are none highly dissatisfied. Among the females, 9.9% highly satisfied, 25.9% satisfied, 54.3% of them were dissatisfied, 9.9% of them were highly dissatisfied. Okay. Test shows that, chi-square test or test shows that, okay, there is association, because I am talking about association. There is association between overall satisfaction, there is association between gender and overall satisfaction towards canteen services, with the P is equal to 0.000, which is less than 0.05. Okay, which indicates that. So when you say that there is association, then you have to infer that whether males are satisfied more or females are satisfied more. So you have to write so much. Test shows that. Okay. See, chi-square value again, not
Madam?
necessary to, yeah.
There is one question from Sharmila Kundar. Can you explain what is the degree of freedom?
Degree of freedom is what you say that here, okay, we say that it's the number of rows minus 1 into number of columns minus 1, okay. So that is a part of chi-square test, wherein p-value, to generate p-value, we need chi-square value and degrees of freedom, okay. Degrees of freedom was defined on rows and columns. Number of rows are how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 1 means how much? 3. How many columns are there here? 2. 2 minus 1 means what? 1. 3 into 1 is how much? 3. Okay. So degrees of freedom is the values, how many columns or how many cells we can freely allocate the data, and how many are different. That's theory is there. Let us not discuss about that full theory now. This is what the understanding of degrees of freedom. How to find degrees of freedom? Number of rows minus 1 into number of columns minus 1. Okay. So interpretation, I think you understood. So what I am doing, I explain what is the how many satisfied, highly satisfied among the males, then how many satisfied, dissatisfied among the females. Then I'll be saying that a test shows that there is association between gender and overall satisfaction, with the P is equal to 0. Only P, if you mention in the interpretation, it is enough. But all these things should be there. P is equal to 0.000, which is less than 0.0505, so which indicates that. Then you see here, okay, 54.3% females are towards dissatisfaction, and males are highly satisfied. The percentage is more on towards the satisfaction and highly satisfied. So an overall conclusion you can draw that females are less satisfied compared to the males. Males are satisfied, whereas females are found to be having less satisfied, okay, compared to males. Yeah.
Vidya Rao has one question. Can you explain how to interpret open-end question?
Open-end question. That's what I think you were not present when we were discussing the questions. Open-end questions we cannot test. Okay, because it is open-end, it can vary. It in a qualitative type of research, this whatever options they give, as it is, that options only will be interpreting. Otherwise, don't give option open-end questions at all. You have to give closed-ended questions. Yesterday we discussed about it actually. Okay, so this is how chi-square test is interpreted. And also, if at all it is one of your hypotheses, then you will be saying after writing all this, the hypothesis H1, there is association between gender and overall satisfaction is accepted. Okay, so that's why that's how you can interpret. Okay, so I think with the chi-square test, I'll stop here.